Hello everybody, this is Solar Tiger with another wind and solar power video. Today is Saturday the 26th of December. It's Boxing Day, the day after Christmas, and the time now is approximately 25 past 10 in the morning, and this is an update video. As you can see, it is fairly breezy outside. It has been windy for the last couple of weeks, so it has been windy, but there has not been much sun. It's been really dull and it's been raining, so it's dried up at the moment. So outside you can see the Rutland 913, it's spinning away there, and it works just fine on the 10-foot aluminium pole. So when the weather's right, it produces good power, and you don't have to have it on a massive tower, but that's how it is. Now, as the weather has been really dull recently for the last few weeks and there's been very little sun, I decided to buy another solar panel. If I just zoom in, okay, I bought another 100-watt solar panel. Cost me about £80. So, because my solar output power has been very low recently. Now, as you know, I have a MPPT solar charge controller, so it can work with high voltage on the solar panel side of the system. So what I have now is I have 3 100-watt solar panels, and they are all wired in series. So that gives you a nominal voltage of 36 volts, although in real life the voltage will exceed 60 volts at an average of 20 volts per panel. So that's how that is. It's attached using garden wire, as the stand was not really intended to have 3 panels on, so that's how it's attached. I will try and tidy the wiring up in the summer, but at the moment it's just on a needs must basis. As you can see, there is the Rutland 913 with the aluminium tail fin. It works very well, and you can see it there spinning. The camera does slow it down, so that's how that's going. Zoom out again. It has been windy, and I have had more fence panel damage. This fence panel down here blew in, and it had to be repaired. That's why you can see I cut down the hawthorn trees to get to it. They are very prickly, and on a needs must basis I cut them down to get access. So that's that. If I come indoors, I will show you the wind control panel. If I zoom in on the watts meter, you can see that the Rutland 913 has peaked at 57 watts. That was a peak current of 4 amps, so that's okay. Overnight we have generated 1.64 amp hours. That's 19.6 watt hours. So that's going okay. Now on the solar, if I just crouch down a bit, as you can see, if I try and cut out the glare, right, we have a solar panel voltage of 52.5 volts and a current of 2.29 amps. I'm currently bringing 14.7 watts, so that's not great, but it's better than nothing, and that's why I bought another solar panel to try and boost it a bit. Before that I was using the battery charger every day, so I'm trying to minimize the use of the battery chargers. That's why I bought another solar panel. Now, one note about these meters, these power analyzer type meters. These meters, these ones and these ones, if I actually zoom in on this one, I'll point out something. If the camera will focus. Anyway, these meters have an electrical rating of 0 to 60 volts DC and a current rating of 0 to 100 amps or 150 amps, as in the case of this meter. Right, the maximum input voltage for these meters is 60 volts, but I will tell you something that I have discovered. When the input voltage reaches the mid-50s, that is the mid-50s, that is less than 60 volts, the displays blank out, just like you saw there. And that can be a bit annoying. Fortunately, the display blanks out, and then when the voltage drops, they come back again, and they continue working fine, but that can be a bit annoying. So if your solar panel voltage reaches mid-50s volts, then the screen just blanks out, as you saw there. Now, the reason for this is that these meters are not actually designed for solar power systems. They're actually meant for the radio-controlled modelling market, where these are used to set up motors and battery systems along with speed controllers and the like. And in the modelling world, no one uses battery voltages of 60 volts or so. So that's why that is. I have searched on eBay, and virtually all these meters are only rated up to 60 volts DC. And trying to find anything else is really difficult. So now the reason why I have high voltage on this side is because I have an MPPT solar charge controller. Now, using these charge controllers, you can use high voltages on your solar panel side. So a high voltage at the solar panel end means that you can use a low current to transmit the same amount of power, but you can use thinner wire, and that saves money and minimises losses. So this controller can go up to 75 volts, but higher quality controllers can go up to 150 volts. So then you have a problem there, is trying to find a watt meter is very difficult. Although, having said that, if you buy higher end charge controllers, their external add-on meters can tell you the same information. But I wanted a cheap meter because my controller does not. It just gives battery voltage, solar panel voltage, battery charging current, but does not measure watt hours or amp hours. So that is that. This is Solar Tiger saying thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye. Thank you.